Afternoon everybody, welcome back to another episode of Ben's Allotment on a very cold day. At overnight temperatures are -4. I'm currently just in the potting shed at the minute. I've just made a brew, so got to get that down first, and then got a few little jobs to do today, nothing too much, but got to collect the eggs and want some other things and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll get back to you with some jobs in a few minutes. Yeah, first things first, we'll just go in and collect the eggs and say hello to the chickens and whatnot. I'll just turn you around. So yeah, as you can see, they're happy as ever. For some reason, they don't like roosting inside, even in this cold temperature. So here they be. I'm sure they're saying hello. Let's see how many eggs we've got today. As you can see, 5 eggs overnight, which isn't bad, and she don't really want to let them go, but they're mine. So yeah, I mentioned a few jobs we've got to do today, and while it was still okay to go to the garden centre, I've taken the chance, taken as much precaution as possible. But we've got 14 bags of compost there, just see us through for a bit, and there's a bag of farmyard manure there. I got a couple of bags the other day as well, so they'll do for the asparagus beds when I get putting the new ones into those. That's one job, we've got to empty these out. Another job's just to clear up from the work that was done yesterday. Ready to put a new bed in here, probably next week I should get and do that. And clear this bit away into a pile somewhere. And eventually, when restrictions lifted a little bit more and I can go and pick it up, I've got another IBC that will go in there. That compost bin's empty. As you can see, that just had to be moved from when the polytunnel was built. Might have to do a little bit of work with this pipe work. I'll have to move that corner down there across a little bit more over to there, but we'll see. I'm not sure what the plan is down this edge here yet. Time will tell. It's not a job that needs doing, but I just thought I'd show you this, how frozen it is still. And this is at 20 past 3 in the afternoon, and there's that much ice built up around the chicken wire that's around the cage. There's icicles running all the way down the poles. These are, I think they're 10 foot above the ground, these poles. And look where the cobweb is. Amazing. So this is another job that really needs doing. Got the back door here to the polytunnel, and up there you can see, I'll just pan you in slowly, it doesn't quite close, so got to put those screws in a little bit deeper, then plane a bit off this edge here, which should allow it to close properly. Then I've got another catch just to put across the door just to keep it shut. So we need to get that done. And then lastly, for today anyway, I'm going to try and level out some of this here, make a thinner layer. This is a green waste compost, and well, they class it as soil improver, but to me it's very similar to compost. You can probably see it's got plenty of little bits and pieces of wood and that going on in there, but there's a lot of well broken down matter in there, and it's quite nice stuff. It's really light and airy. I've used it on my beds outside. So yeah, I'm going to spread that along and dig these couple of rhubarb things that are up in here, rhubarb crowns. So that's the plan, if time allows. You can see there's the compost I picked up the other day as well, and the farmyard manure. But so yeah, we'll get the other stuff in here as well. Right, let's go and get on with some of it. Speak to you in a bit. So just thought I'd show you quickly. The girls, I've got a treat. Old sprouter. Some sprouts all on the stalk. They'll have a right frenzy when this goes in. They love it. Keep them occupied for hours. That's the first job done. Got 20 odd bags there now with yesterday's and today's unload. So and there's 3 bags of farmyard. But yeah, that'll go a long way, hopefully. Now I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do this holding it one-handed, but if it's any good we'll leave it in. If it's too wobbly we'll take it out and just show you what we've done at the end. This is just planing the bit off the door. Just got to get up the steps and do a little bit up the top as well. So up on the ladder now, so it's probably a little bit more wobbly, but first things first, we've got to put these screws in a bit more so that the blade of the plane doesn't catch them. What might be easier is just to take those out, put them up there, and we'll re-put them in when we're done. This one might be quite deep, so it might work. So I'll get further up. So as you can see, I decided to take both the screws out now because that might be easier, and then we'll put them back when we're finished. I'm going to have to put the camera down for this bit because I don't want to catch any of this polythene down here. So I'll show you when the door's shut in a few minutes. So yeah, just thought I'd show you. The door now shuts fine, like that. We'll have I left the flap on there as recommended by Direct Polytunnels. Just helps as a bit of a wind seal. I might tack it on the inside just to make it look a bit neater another day. But the light's fading now. We've got quite a lot of fog coming over, as you can see in the distance there. But so I don't know how much more I'm going to get done today. But just for today, I'm going to leave that bit of wood on there as a catch. Save finding the other one out of the van, but yeah, shuts fine now. Happy days, another job done. So there's one other job I just want to get done quickly. I didn't mention it before, it slipped my mind, but the stuff in the polytunnel I'll have to wait for today, the digging the rhubarb up and that, but I've done all the other jobs I wanted to do. But what we're going to have to do is do a bit of measuring, because I see on Tony Smith's video the other day, who I follow, he's using this new program called Grow Veg to plan your garden for the year, and I want to take a measurement of mine. I started doing it last night, but I want to take some measurements of my garden and just put that onto there, so we'll see how that goes. Right, so I've got all my I've just been and got all my measurements now, and I've got everything I need. But so if I get a chance to putting it all on the plan, I'll add that to the end of this video. If not, that'll be one for tomorrow. I've just put the stove on in the potting shed for a couple of minutes, as you'll see, just to warm it up in here, just so that sweet potatoes and stuff like that, what's in here, don't freeze overnight. So I shall leave that on for 3 or 4 minutes while I just lock the other shed up and shut things away, and then turn it off before I go home, because I don't want it catching fire. But so yeah, well, so that might be the last for today anyway, but hopefully I'll be up at some point tomorrow, possibly a bit earlier, and we'll get a few more bits done. Right, bye for now. Cheers.